Hey guys! In today's video, I'll be reviewing the top 10 best all-in-one PCs. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to rank them based on their quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you want to know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description links below. Number 10 in my list is Acer Aspire C24 all-in-one PC. The Acer Aspire C24 1651 isn't the most affordable all-in-one, but it gives you a few things you won't find on the cheapest options, including an Intel Core i5 CPU and a dedicated graphics chip. Admittedly, the Core i5 is the quad-core, 8-thread 1135 G7 rather than the 6-core, 12-thread 11500, while the GPU is the relatively underpowered NVIDIA GeForce MX 450. But it still has enough performance to run most applications or even less demanding games if you steer clear of high detail settings. It's a fine-looking machine too, with a decent array of connections. You can even connect an external source, like a games console, through HDMI and use the built-in display for a screen. It's a shame, then, that the screen itself can't reach the high brightness or contrast levels of the more expensive all-in-ones, while the sound lacks scale and volume. We're also not completely keen on the bundled wireless keyboard and mouse supplied. Still, it's a versatile and useful all-in-one that doesn't take up much space or cost the earth. Number 9 in my list is Lenovo Yoga A940 all-in-one PC. Microsoft's Surface category usually sets a trend that the Windows OEM partners will try to emulate, iterate, or just plain make better. And Lenovo's Yoga A940 all-in-one is undoubtedly one that fits that mantra. It has an articulating hinge reminiscent of the Surface, which means for the creative folks out there, grab the pen and get to some comfortable drawing on a massive sketch pad. It's not just creators and designers who will enjoy it though. The big beautiful 4K display is attached to some pretty exciting hardware, including a full desktop-class Intel Core i7, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and an AMD RX 560 GPU. It's also got Thunderbolt 3, an essential desired in modern high-end computers. Perhaps most amazing, though, is that you can upgrade some components on this machine, meaning you can keep it up to scratch for much longer. Number 8 in my list is Lenovo Idea Center all-in-one computer. Lenovo's Idea Center line is a healthy mix of affordability and performance. The AMD Ryzen 4500U processor provides enough power for juggling both work and play, while the 24-inch FHD display saves on space, while offering minimalistic cable management options in the back. This particular model comes with 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of SSD storage space. Work-friendly features like the 720 pixels webcam with a built-in privacy shutter make it a great choice for remote work situations at a lower cost than many all-in-ones. Ports, however, are somewhat limited on the Idea Center AIO 3. There are two USB A 3.0 and two USB A 2.0 connections, but no USB-C options, and nothing like the advanced USB 4 ports that the iMac M1 can offer. An HDMI port and a 3-in-1 card reader are also included. Number 7 in my list is Apple iMac 5K all-in-one PC. Apple has moved to its own M1 silicon on the 24-inch iMac, but the 27-inch model with a 5K screen is still using Intel chips. Although hotter and more power-hungry than its M1 counterpart, the 27-inch iMac is still the best 27-inch all-in-one around, at least until Apple refreshes the model with its own chip. You don't have the same color options, but the iconic silver design of the iMac looks as good as ever. Under the hood, you're looking at up to a 10th generation Intel Core i7 processor with 8 cores, up to 128 GB of memory, 512 GB of storage, and critically, an AMD Radeon Pro 5500 XT. The 27-inch iMac isn't a gaming machine, but the dedicated GPU gives it some thin gaming legs to stand on. If you're worried about support, Apple has already said it's dedicated to support Intel machines for many years to come, including the 27-inch iMac 5K, The Intel chip inside this model may run hotter, but it shreds through almost any task put before it. Compared to the previous generation, we found improvements of up to 48% in some tasks. The iMac Pro is a more powerful machine, but it's much more expensive too. This machine comes with a Xeon CPU instead of the Intel Core i7 processor, and that change represents a big price increase. Number 6 in my list is HP Chrome-based 21.5 all-in-one PC. A Chrome-based desktop has several advantages. It's affordable, speedy to start up, and offers an easy-to-learn experience for accomplishing tasks easily. HP's 22-inch Chrome base also adds some interesting features that make this AIO especially versatile. The display is made to quickly flip to a tilted back vertical position for easier video chatting and remote work and learning. It's a good combination with the touchscreen capabilities as well, allowing you to quickly swipe through searches or use apps the way you are most comfortable with. A camera shutter and parental controls are included. Inside this HP Chrome base all-in-one, you'll find a 10th generation dual-core Intel Core i3-10110U processor, 16 GB of RAM, and a 256 GB SSD drive for storage. Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0 are both supported here, and there's USB-C for power delivery, DisplayPort 1.2 for more complex monitor connections, and a super-speed USB-A port. Communication is enabled with a 5-megapixel cam and mic array, along with dual 5D speakers. Number 5 in my list is MSI Modern AM271P all-in-one PC. The MSI Modern AM271P11M is an awkwardly named all-in-one that's quite good if you need something relatively affordable that's capable of tackling the day-to-day tasks of handling business and getting things done. That's because this $1,200 PC packs a speedy 11th Gen Intel Core i7 laptop CPU into its display, along with 16 GB of RAM and a 512 GB SSD. The fact that it's powered by a top-of-the-line laptop CPU means this MSI can deliver a lot of speed and functionality even though the entire PC is housed inside the display itself. And with its built-in VESA mount, you can set it up on the included stand or mount it on a wall or monitor arm for more convenient workplace setups. Plus, you get a 1080 pixels webcam, keyboard and mouse packed in with every unit. Though all three leave a little something to be desired, so you may want to replace them with your own favorites down the road. Number 4 in my list is Dell Inspiron 7000 all-in-one computer. Dell's Inspiron 7000 delivers a solid balance between performance and price in a Windows all-in-one. It offers Wi-Fi 6, which is blazing fast if your router also has the feature, plenty of RAM, and a discrete but low-powered GPU. It also has a huge list of ports for you to plug into, including both HDMI in and out, which means you could use it as a monitor for a game console or plug in a second monitor. The lawn chair style base is a bit of an odd duck. It takes up more space than it needs to, which may make it hard to place on some small desks. With that said, it starts at just under $1,500, making it only a little bit more expensive than the base iMac. When it comes to daily browsing and office use, Dell's offering should last you a very long time. Number 3 in my list is Microsoft Surface Studio 2 all-in-one PC. The Microsoft Surface Studio 2 is one of the oldest models we looked at, and it's far from perfect, but it's going to be the perfect tool for visual artists looking for an all-in-one. No mistake, this is a computer for professionals. The base model costs more than $3,500 to start. But in return, you get a unique computer designed specifically for drawing and photo editing. The Surface Studio 2 features a highly movable screen that can sit upright like a monitor or drop down to act as a digital drawing pad. The 28-inch display is individually color calibrated and offers 99% RGB coverage and between 96.9 and 98% DCI-P3 color gamut, according to critics. The display is designed specifically to work with Microsoft Surface Pen, which comes with the computer and the Surface Dial, an optional peripheral that lets you adjust settings like brush size and hardness on the fly without having to stop working. After 4 years, Surface Studio 2's Intel Core i7-7820HQ and NVIDIA 10 Series GPU verge on prohibitively outdated, especially given its shocking price tag. And yet there is no other desktop that does what it can do. That may be enough to attract some photo editors and visual artists. Number 2 in my list is HP Envy All-in-One PC. Realistically, you should not look for an all-in-one PC if gaming is your top priority. All-in-ones skew toward casual use cases, and PC games require a lot of graphical firepower. The HP Envy 34 is one of the few all-in-ones that will let you play most PC games on mid to high settings, thanks to a powerful top-of-the-line configuration with an NVIDIA RTX 3060 GPU. With an 11th generation Intel Core i7 processor, 6 GB of GDDR RAM, and a very capable modern GPU, there's a strong enough core here for playing visually stunning games like Red Dead Redemption 2. The 34-inch 5120 by 2160 ultra-widescreen IPS display offers 98% coverage of the DCI-P3 color gamut, meaning that it'll be able to show your movies and games in full accurate color. For communication, HP has included a 16 megapixels webcam that can attach magnetically to anywhere on all 4 edges of the screen, ensuring that it can fit into any configuration without having to embed it in the screen. And, unlike most all-in-ones, the Envy 34 offers some upgradability, including 2 additional RAM slots to add memory and M.2 drive slots for additional storage. There's also a solid selection of ports, including both USB Type-A and Type-C ports. This is a truly capable system that will work great for office work and content creation while doing double duty as a good-looking gaming rig. Number 1 in my list is Apple iMac M1 All-in-One Computer. If you need an all-in-one PC with enough power to dabble in almost anything, you just can't beat Apple's 2023 iMac, which features the company's M1 processor. Sleek, thin, and playfully colorful, the iMac looks polished and pleasing, thanks to Apple's impressive engineering and design sense. Whether you're just surfing the web, working from home, or getting into content creation, the M1 can handle it. Its 4.5K Retina display is one of the most impressive-looking screens you'll find on an all-in-one. It also comes with Apple's Magic Keyboard and Magic Mouse, which are comparatively great for pack-in peripherals. To get this thing started, you just unbox it and plug in one cable. A home office setup doesn't get cleaner than that. About the only downside is that Apple's adherence to its clean aesthetic means that the port selection is pretty limited. The basic iMac has just 2 Thunderbolt and USB 4 ports. The more expensive configuration has the same, plus 2 USB 3 ports, all of which are USB-C. If you want to connect any legacy devices or standard USB drives to this thing, you're going to need a USB-C hub. Alright guys, this was our today's video. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for our amazing upcoming videos. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.